Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Thank you for joining me at the Inner Whisper. Welcome. My name is Vane. This is your sacred pause to return to yourself. This week, we are walking through the art of compassion. On Monday, we began with compassion toward yourself. On Tuesday, we embraced our wounds with tenderness. Yesterday, we learned to look at others with understanding. And today, we take another step forward, building connections with compassion. Because compassion doesn't live in isolation, it is meant to flow from yourself to others, weaving invisible threads that connect us as human beings. Relationships are not just encounters, they are bridges. And every day we have a choice, either to strengthen those bridges with compassion or to weaken them with pride, judgment, or silence. Relationships are invisible bridges between souls, bridges that allow us to meet, to share, to grow. Sometimes those bridges break from pride, when we would rather be right than open our hearts. Other times, they crack from unhealed wounds, old pains that resurface and separate us without us even understanding why. And often, they slowly wear away through words left unspoken, silences that wake as much as screams, until they build walls of distance. There are also moments when we don't dare to cross the bridge at all. Fear of what we might find on the other side. Rejection, misunderstanding, judgment freezes us before we can even take that first step. So we remain on one shore, staring across the gap, longing for connection, yet afraid of the vulnerability it asks of us. Compassion is the material we use to rebuild those bridges. It is the steady wood that unites two shores that seemed far apart. It is the gesture that says, I do not justify what hurt me, but I choose to open a space where we can meet again as human beings. When we respond with compassion, we stop fighting to be right and begin creating pathways of connection. Compassion doesn't mean allowing everything, nor erasing the boundaries that protect us. But it does mean choosing a bridge instead of a wall. It means recognizing that human bond is stronger than the barrier of ego, and that in every encounter, there is always that possibility to heal something, even if only a little. Perhaps life is inviting us to become bridge builders, first with ourselves and then with those around us. Bridges don't always guarantee an embrace, but do give us the peace of having chosen love over the war inside. Today, you can practice compassion in your relationships with these small but powerful acts. Practice listening without interrupting. Give someone the bridge of your full presence. For example, the next time a friend or a loved one shares something with you, resist the urge to finish their sentence or give advice. Instead, let them feel the gift of being fully heard. choose a different response. When faced with a difficult gesture, pause and ask, how can I respond with understanding rather than reaction? For example, if someone speaks harshly, instead of snapping back, take one deep breath and reply in a calmer tone. This single pause can shift the whole interaction. Send a silent bridge. Think of someone with whom you feel distance. Maybe a relative, a friend you have drifted from, or someone with whom there is tension. Close your eyes, breathe, and silently send them this thought. May you be at peace. May you be well. Even if you never say it aloud, compassion travels beyond words. And just as bridges connect two distant shores, our breath builds bridges within us. Each inhalation and exhalation creates coherent harmony between mind, heart, and body. Before we move into the breath of light, let me share a drop of a nugget of wisdom. The science of breath shows that when we breathe slowly and deeply, our heart enters a state called cardiac coherence, a rhythm where the heartbeat becomes steady and harmonious. This state not only creates calm within you, but it can also influence those around you, spreading a silent bridge of connection and synchrony. Let's take our 3 breaths of light together, this breath of health, healing breath. Begin by exhaling completely, releasing all the air. For first breath, inhale deeply through the nose, relaxing your nervous system, and exhale as if extending an open heart hand toward another. Ah. Second breath, inhale again, feeling your heartbeat steady and calm. And exhale, imagining a luminous bridge connecting your soul to someone else's. Ah. Final breath. Inhale with gratitude for the connections in your life. And exhale, trusting that compassion is a bridge stronger than any difference. And remember today, compassion doesn't erase differences, but it builds pathways. A bridge is always more powerful than a wall. And when you choose compassion, you choose connection. So today I invite you that when you feel distance with someone, breathe and remind yourself, I can choose to build a bridge because compassion connects me to the humanity in the other. And remember these words. Don't build walls to protect yourself. Build bridges to meet others. Thank you for joining me here in the Inner Whisper. And tomorrow we close the week with resting in the frequency of living in compassion. Until then, love deeply, shine brightly, and embrace your journey. Ciao.